Hi, I'm Torin Njaka.
Morgan Dawson.
Corbin Albaugh.
Amy Bingen.
Sorry, Matt Eldridge will not be with us today. He's not feeling well, and he's also a bitch.
He's off in his room being literate.
But we won't hold that against him. I finally have another girl. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
She's a bit retarded.
First topic.
Cursing.
How do you feel about it?
How does it make you feel? I guess I just repeated.
Why are you
You
asking
did.
the camera? Can the people that are watching this
Yes.
respond?
So we're asking this question because someone commented on a page that we put the video on that we cursed
An alumnus.
too much.
An alumnus.
Yes.
From 1968. First of
God knows
all,
this school was the exact
Yes.
same back in 1960.
first of all, I am not in high school. I do not have a problem with language. I am an English major, and if I want to say fuck,
This was proven in
I'm
last
going
week's
to
episode.
say fuck you, bitch.
I mean, cursing, I feel like cursing has this way of getting your point across further, and it makes it even stronger.
No.
It's
If
true.
you can say what you want to
No.
say without using a curse word, you do sound more intelligent.
You sound more intelligent,
But
but,
is
I
that
feel
the
like
goal?
it's just stronger. When you say I don't like you, I mean, it's not as strong as saying,
But if
get the
that's-
fuck out of my face.
That's your fault if you can't find a better word for like than fuck.
The thing is, we have been conditioned from the time we were born to believe that these words are bad. Like, we have been told that these are the bad words.
Yeah,
If
what
someone
makes
went-
a word
if someone went
bad?
back
No,
200
not in
years,
my
it makes a
household.
word-
Certain
it
things
has-
make words bad. Like there's certain words you shouldn't say in my belief.
If you went back 300
Because
years
there's-
ago and found a soapbox to convince people that zucchini was a bad word, we would have
I
the
don't
word
know
zucchini
why.
bleeped out.
Says
The
it
Food
okay.
Network would have to be paid for.
So
It would be
this
as
is
bad
what
as
I'm
HBO.
saying. This is
No,
what I'm saying.
but-
Certain words have blood in them, like nigga.
Okay.
People shouldn't say that. Or retard. People shouldn't say that.
And he was a retard.
Okay.
Retards don't have blood.
But I feel
But
like I also
that's a
feel like
horrible word.
I also feel like we give words too much credit. It's
I don't
just
think
a
we
freaking
give
word.
words credit. I think
I agree.
people
We need to
give
go back
words
to
credit.
words.
So let's stop
Hate that
speaking.
dog.
Then.
Just stop.
Basically, was what you're saying. We give words too much credit.
We do give words.
We give
too much.
actors too much credit. We don't give words enough
Hey
credit.
now!
Oh.
Objection.
Hey now!
I'm an acting major.
Hey.
They're
Yeah.
all acting majors.
Hey!
Moving on from cursing.
So today is September 12th, which means yesterday was 9/11.
Yeah.
And the boys feel like we should not talk about 9/11. And me
Agreed.
and Amy feel like we should talk about 9/11.
Why not? It happened. We moved on.
Oh, no, we haven't moved on.
Of course. You know.
I'm not saying forget it happened, people. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
All I'm saying is we don't have a memorial for Katrina.
No.
We don't have a memorial for... Do we have a memorial for Pearl Harbor? We don't have one every year.
Do we know what it is?
Okay, I get what you
I don't
mean.
know.
I don't want to get
totally-
roped into this.
I totally get what you mean. I get what you mean. But like to say like to bring up that we should not talk about it.
I'm
and,
not
like,
saying we should
No.
talk about it.
but
That's
it's
not
just
what we're
we can
saying.
so
talk
many
about it all we
people
want.
died in that, and so many loved ones.
Oh!
But so many people.
How many people died in Katrina?
A lot.
People
Double.
die in tornadoes.
Double. We don't have memorials.
Yeah.
What happened in Memphis last year? Do we have a memorial for Memphis every year?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. I agree.
Do we have a
Corbin,
memorial for
seriously?
Tupac?
Nothing.
Tupac doesn't have a
I'm
memorial.
sitting
You're
this
just
out.
gonna let them jump me.
I'm jumping you.
Hey, I'm an RA. I gotta keep my job.
I
man.
am too.
Wait, well, how about talking about
We're
what
not saying
9/11 is gonna
anything bad.
get?
I don't
We're
want to
not
get my
saying
door
anything bad.
egged. Okay.
We're not saying anything bad.
Question number 2, since we're on this one. When companies, like if you're an RA at your school or something like that, like they say what you can and cannot say, is that hindering like your work, you think? Like these companies who distribute movies. They have to put ratings on these movies.
Okay.
So they limit what the movies can say. If they don't like what the movie's saying, they don't put it out.
Okay.
Do you think as Americans we are limited in our free speech? Like 9/11, you guys don't want to talk about 9/11 because you don't want to
piss someone
piss
off.
someone off.
Even though we're not saying anything bad.
The
We're not
thing
saying
is-
anything
We never
The
bad.
said
thing
anything
is,
bad.
it's not that we don't want to talk about it. It's just that there's so many. It's such a divisive issue. It's the same thing as bringing up racism. It's the same thing.
Whoa!
No,
It's like bringing up.
They bring that up all
no,
the time.
But wait.
All
It's
the
an argument.
time.
It's an argument that will never. No one's gonna win.
Exactly.
No one's gonna be like, oh
are
yeah,
so
you're right.
not-
Let me
There
change
There's
this.
no
Where's
way
the
you are
competition?
comparing 9/11 to racism.
I'm just
Okay,
talking
I'm
about
saying
it in the
it's-
thought that it's a divisive issue.
But
that
people bring
get
up
fired
racism
about it.
all the time.
All the time.
It's
In
not
all
something
regards.
you don't talk about. It's not something you're not allowed to talk about because you may hurt someone's feelings.
I'm not saying
You
it's a
still
subject
talk
that you
about
don't
it.
talk about. I'm saying
But now
that
you're
it's
saying-
something that there's a divide and people do get fired up about it. And if you say something wrong to the wrong person, there's going to be fisticuffs. There's going to
Yes.
be bar fights. There will be broken
That's
bottles,
so
and
true.
I will be bleeding.
What is
I will be the
like-
one that will bleed.
Like politics, you can't talk about that. You can't talk about religion. I mean, you
Why?
can. You
Why?
can.
Why
but
though?
no one's gonna win the argument, so it's almost pointless.
So we shouldn't have arguments because no one's gonna win.
If
What's
we're
the
gonna,
point?
If we're going to talk about
If
politics,
so-
then we might as well put on football helmets, run to opposite sides of the room, and then run at each other as fast as we can, and then headbutt each other, and we will get
I
about
think
as
you
far
guys
as
are
we do
being
having a
absolutely
verbal argument.
ridiculous.
Actually, that
it's
sounds
not,
fun.
If you
Yeah.
are able,
We should do that.
this is what I'm dealing with. Thank you for being here. Do you see my hell, Amy? If we can't talk about something, what the fuck is wrong with our nation?
I
That
mean-
no, because you just said that. You should be able to have, no one debates anymore. We argue. Like, why can't we have a political debate and understand what the other person is saying without screaming your head off? Why does it have to be this big ordeal without saying, oh, you're saying this, this, and this, I'm saying this, this, and that. Wait, your way is kind of cool too. Why does it have to be this whole all or nothing?
Because life is not a box of cherries.
Rational
In a way.
and intelligent.
In a way, as
Okay.
rational as someone
He
who
can
owns
be.
an I Heart Vagina hat can be. But all it takes
Lame
is
advertising.
one.
I feel like we just advertised the hell out of that hat.
Well, the problem is, I don't know if they're actually sold anywhere. I found this at a thrift store.
Dude, I bet you
so,
can find it on eBay.
You know what?
Can
I bet you
we
could
not
too.
focus on the hat, people?
I'm sorry.
Finish your piece.
My
Courtney.
piece is that all it takes is one moron to say one moronic thing, and next thing you know, everyone's flinging poo at each other. I mean,
Okay.
I'm from Iowa, so.
What makes a person American? What makes something American?
When your parents fuck here.
Hyphenated Americanism. That's what it was. And it was the whole discussion was about
right.
should we have hyphenated Americanism? And is it positive
What
or
is it?
like an
Explain.
African American? Do you
Yeah,
have to
and
have
why do I have
that-
to be an African American? I've
But-
never been to Africa.
But the important thing is to
You wanna go?
realize where
No.
your ancestors came from and how you got here. And that's
So
what
then-
America is
but
full
see,
of different
but-
types of
but-
people.
but-
And it's important to
but-
remember
But
that.
can't you apply that concept to everyone?
See, you don't say I'm a German American, I'm a white
I'm
American,
a Swedish American.
I'm a
You don't
Jew
say that.
American. No
But-
one says that. I
I
hear
know.
African American
And
all the time. And American. Those
This is
are
true.
the
Do you
difference.
ever hear any other?
Korean
This is true,
American,
but
Irish
Mexican American.
Brazilian American?
No.
No, doesn't exist.
So why do I have to have the label of African American and she doesn't have to have the label of French
I mean-
American?
I'm not French.
I just thought of something that could be white.
Because it's human nature to organize yourself into these little subgroups. I mean,
There's
that's just,
two groups. That's not subgroups. That's
No,
division.
I don't think
There's-
I don't
that's
think
fifty-fifty.
it's supposed
It's
to.
Black Americans and Americans.
That is not true.
Subgroups.
No,
that
Okay,
is
tell me
not-
another group that
Black
identifies.
Americans,
Mexican
When-
Americans,
Asian
Okay,
Americans.
Whoa.
Latin American would
Wait,
be
the
Asian
only
Americans,
other one.
angry Americans.
That doesn't count. You
That
made
doesn't
that
count
up.
at all.
That's not a
Angry
hyphen.
Americans.
Okay, but Latino Americans and Asian Americans.
But
You can't tell
I've
me-
never heard
I've heard
Asian
Latin
Americans.
Americans. But
You've
that's it.
never heard Asian Americans?
I've never heard someone say
No, I
refer to
definitely
themselves
have.
I have never
as
heard
Asian
that.
Americans.
But I
I've
do
never
get,
heard
I
that.
do
Ever.
understand
Did you
what you're
just grow
arguing.
up in places without Asian people?
Yes, I have
California
called
and
them
You
Texas.
never walked into a fucking
No.
Panda Express?
And they
What?
don't call themselves Asian Americans. You cannot say that,
They
Courtney.
Why
say
can't
they're
you say
Asians.
that?
What?
An Asian American?
No, he cannot say that Panda Express comment.
When did you bring up Panda Express?
Let's
They
go.
have good food.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
No,
they
don't.
do.
Can we keep going, please?
Shit is horrible for you.
God damn it!
Now, what I was saying was, if everyone wants to be a hyphenated American, That's great, but then everyone should.
I think everyone should wear different colored hats, and if you're a specific
Party
skin
hats.
color, party hats.
With like little
yeah.
pom-poms.
I know, and we should no. They should be the same color
I
hats,
don't
but different colored
oh.
pom poms.
Yes. Ooh, I like
Genius.
that. Done.
This
Let's
is
do
how
This is
world
why we
peace will
don't
be
have
reached.
them in the same
This is
room
how we'll do
often.
it.
Question is, should people who are famous for doing nothing be on TV?
Fuck no.
No.
Paris Hilton was on TV.
Yeah, she was.
Paris Hilton is she's famous for being a whore. Who
So
is famous for being a whore?
Kim
Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian made a sex tape.
She's not a whore. She's hot. That's
She
different.
made a sex tape.
So Paris
It's said
Hilton
to
would
be.
be better if she was hot.
Yeah, she's like a walking roach.
Nicole Richie was on TV.
She
What other
Nicole-
reality shows
She,
we
but
have?
now she has a clothing line, so I don't know if she's
And a
famous.
baby.
And cute babies.
She's doing well.
Why are you talking about that people?
Fine. You want to know why these people get TV shows? Because people like this talk about
Whoa!
them.
I said she was hot, and that was it.
Whoa!
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 Whatever.
I mean,
I didn't make the
y'all,
I didn't
y'all are
ask why
talking
on
about it, which
TV.
means that there's some degree of interest. So you can
Yes,
be
there's
like,
some degree
what's
of
so
interest.
interesting
Like
about
Jersey
these people
Shore.
that we're
Can we
talking
talk about Jersey Shore?
No, because Jersey Shore is trash.
But it's
As opposed to the highbrow opera that is the Kardashians.
Yes.
It's
Oh my God! Compared to Jersey Shore, the Kardashians, it's like you're comparing McDonald's to
The stuff that's behind
Long John
McDonald's in the
Silver's?
dumpster.
Long John Silver's is good.
Who the fuck goes to Long John
Everyone,
Silver's?
okay, we need to stop advertising.
Why do we keep talking about food?
I'm hungry.
fucking
I
stuff.
wonder if Portia will make me a sandwich.
She's not gonna make you. Why do you keep planning out her making you a sandwich before you
Because
ever see
she's
her?
good at sandwiches.
She's good at it. You gotta embrace what you're
Have you,
good at.
okay. Have you heard
keeping it.
the term "make me a sandwich"?
I've
And
heard
it's
it.
like no, but it's like who makes the sandwich in that relationship? Have you heard that?
It's always
I
the
haven't,
girl,
but
right?
it would make
Whoa!
No, I didn't get it like that.
Whoa!
No,
That is not
I
true.
didn't get it like
Why
that.
does the girl have to make the
She
sandwich?
just
What if
cooked.
I want a fucking souffle? What?
I already said that. You can't use what I just said.
I wasn't listening. I was thinking about.
Then you make a. Ooh.
I've never made it. I don't know how to cook.
So you want a girl to be submissive to you?
No,
Be a
she
cook
doesn't.
To make a sandwich. It's
Shut up,
putting
Corbin.
shit between
Sandwich.
bread.
So what's your
It's not always the sandwich.
Why was your move? I can't fight when you're saying that.
What?
Why was that your instant reaction?
No, because I figure I
Okay,
can't.
I'm sitting this one out.
I
I
can't.
forgot.
So you think you plan on marrying someone to cook instead of you learning how to cook?
I mean, I will learn to cook.
But you didn't say that.
My mom and my dad are divorced.
But did your? Then maybe that's why.
Because maybe she said no one day.
And he said, "Bitch, no."
Y'all are ridiculous.
Are we?
I mean, if you want to pull the transcripts of the divorce proceedings and see if the sandwich was the straw that broke the camel's back, be my guest.
Hey, people get divorced for stupid stuff all the time.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
true.
Yeah.
Marriage just isn't what it used to be.
No.
Man,
So on that note, question to ponder for next week: who should be making your sandwiches? Bye, guys. See you next week.
see ya.
Ah.